The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington. And, of course, James Harden. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And he drives in. Williams. And the shot is good. Well, Clark, you can't dance around it. These two teams badly need a win. Had a great stretch for either side.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Both have struggled recently, but somebody's going to get well tonight, and that very well could launch that team onto a nice positive run.
Watson's shot is good.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Williams a screen. It's deflected. Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Kispert. Outside Beal. Fires for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Durant. Stolen by Kispert. Now Watson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Phillips goes in. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beal. No dice from the high post.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Williams. Nails the baby hook. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Holiday inside the line. Right side Rose. Back to Holiday. Rebound, Brooklyn. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Here's Rose after the made shot from KD. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Now here's Gordon. No points in the game yet for him. Drives to the hoop. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
So we can't get either to fall. Second chance shot. Durant.
Kevin.
And at last, they get one to fall.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
To the middle. Here's Kent. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal
Clearly
foul.
a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot
foul.
there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for Washington.
He doesn't get the second one. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Gordon. And then
Eric
Gordon
Gordon.
with the dunk.
Assist from
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Rose surveying the D. Down low. Here's Kent. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They've been very good in the low post. I'm sure they'll be looking to continue that as the game wears on.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Killer and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Billups. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now here's James. After Eric Gordon's miss, Tate. And the 3 off target. And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Timeout on the floor. Brooklyn timeout.
And Brooklyn making a change here.
Wizards answer.
Wizards trailed by 12. Now Billups to the paint. Driving in. Wants to get it to Tate and does. And they're running. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. It's one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. It's blocked.
The 7'2" wingspan of Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
Picked off in midair. In transition, here come the Nets. Left side, Harris. Pass to Tate. Now here's Gordon. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Here's Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. And the Nets lead by 10.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
1:43 left to play in the first half. Rose with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Rose. Here's the floater. Back to Gordon. The shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. KD's shot is good. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Rose attacking. Rebound by Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Durant. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Kevin Durant.
Well, you've got great confidence as a coaching staff when the ball's in Durant's hands. And you can see why. He knows how to make good decisions out there just like that.
Williams with the block. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Another shot. And it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
They say it was last touched by Williams. "12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Rose. The Wizards with another miss. It'll count. Go!
Count it.
At the buzzer! And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Nets as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Durant. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Beal. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Takes it inside. Unable to get that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Here's Harris. Following the basket by Chauncey Billups. Beal with the steal. Williams with the steal. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And stolen by Watson. Pass to Billups. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And here's Watson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Watson's got 6.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Inside. Williams, that's good.
Williams.
And that's 13 points for Williams.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The 3 from Billups. The rebound by the Nets. And here's Harris from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Here's Beal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Octavius Caldwell-Pope.
That one on Caldwell-Pope.
That's his first personal foul.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
2 minutes.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Gordon. That one wide left. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here's Kent. Rebound, Brooklyn.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Back to Rose. 1:04 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. So it's Brooklyn now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's Gordon from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Basket good.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
Now here's Durant. He's got 17. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. Outside Durant. Pass to James. Here's Claxton. It's blocked. Now here is Holiday. And Rose wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Right side Gordon. 2 on the clock. He's off on that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Wizards with possession. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Outside, Beal. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are in this society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
They double-team KD. Washington with the rebound. Outside, Billups. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Kent. He shoots again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
KD on the wing. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards trailed by 17. Outside, Beal. To the right side. And Billups, here we go. And it's blocked. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
And an intentional foul right there. So both teams making some changes here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Here's Beal. There's the pick. And he comes up with the deuce.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Williams in the post. Pass to Mills. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
Robert Williams.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Beal drives in. Watson with it. And here is Billups. Covered by Mills.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Watson. Fires from 14. Beal can't get it to go. Nets leading by 19. Outside, KD. Down low. Stolen by Avdia. Now Kispert. Beal from long range. Beal can't get that one to fall.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. Really got to give it up here for the Nets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, hey, listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this is a great team effort by everyone.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against Washington.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Williams.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Williams in the post. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Gordon inside. Stolen by Holiday. It's 2-on-1. From deep, Rose buries it from three-point range.
You know what? You can see the confidence Rose has in being able to just catch and shoot it and get it up quickly.
Now Mills. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
the game on your go doing TikToks, ooh, baby. Always been one for the ladies, never been one for the babies. Never faked it, but I made it. She want the brute. She know we shake the room. She the brute. She know we shake the room. She wanna hop in the coupe and move. She finna shake it in the room. She wanna hop in the coupe and move. She finna. Ooh, baby, know I got in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. Finna, I'ma lock it. Know I got in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. From the I'ma lock it. She know I'm a. She been trying to get me. She been to the spot, and now she trying. I've been through a lot. I've been damaged and no fixing. I've been with the ops. I've been captain on the mission. Hop in the whip like she know where I'm headed.